arcades around Tokyo, we were impressed by Sega's PS3 port of Virtua Fighter 5. Absolutely gorgeous visuals and unparalleled fighting gameplay means yet another bullseye from Yu Suzuki's team. One disappointment, no online play. But we're willing to bet this will move a few PS3s off shelves anyway. Finally, there's no such thing as too much Metal Gear Solid 4. Konami's new trailer shows off previously unseen gameplay elements, such as the slick new optical camouflage and the Resident Evil 4-style aiming system. It's still over a year away, but what may be Solid Snake's final adventure is already hinting at the raw power under the PS3's hood. All that remains to be seen is whether Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo is going to walk away with Christmas 2006 and the hard-earned cash of gamers worldwide. Now be sure to tune into X-Play. Our TGS specials are airing next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. All the TGS you can stand and more. Back to you, Kevin and Olivia.
Now, nothing gets the blood rushing as much as gambling, and the most popular form of it here in Tokyo is pachinko.
Yeah, it's true. Now, at first, the game's gonna seem kind of weird. I mean, you buy some steel balls in a machine, use said balls to win more balls, and you can trade those in for prizes. I know it sounds very confusing.
Yeah,
it's
a little bit.
because it is. See, this type of gambling, it's kind of illegal. I'll explain. Let's go. All right, here we are. We're inside the pachinko parlor. This is a pachinko machine. There's all sorts of types of them. They're kind of like slot machines.
Yep.
They're themed after different things, but
Right.
it's not quite a slot game.
Yeah, right now we gotta get our balls.
It's exactly why it's different.
Just gonna put it in over here.
Sweetheart, listen, I've been handling balls for 23 years. I got this one. Oh, yeah. You gotta say, hey, look, bring on the balls. There we go. I don't get what's going on.
Okay, here's what happens. You put your steel ball into here, and you press the knob, and it bounces around, and it either gives you a chance to spin again with more steel balls, or you just win. Oh, yay! Yay, pachinko!
Pachinko.
Now, just because we got lighters and chips does not mean I did not have a blast. I had so much fun. I did lose all my money and the cruise money. Sorry, guys.
And my money.
Lost your money too. But all the gambling kind of makes me hungry. So, do you have like a couple thousand yen I could borrow to go?
Got some rice cakes.
No, I would just like some cash. I would go across the street and make
Oh, wait, you know what? No.
I'm not gonna play pachinko. I swear to God, I'm not gonna play pachinko.
I am not contributing to your gambling problem no more. Now, if you're hungry, little girl, what I can do is send it back to our studios in Los Angeles, and then you can stuff your gullet with all the headlines.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Here she is, folks, Layla Kaylee, with all the news you need to know. We like to call it The Feed.
I'm Layla Kaylee, and oh, what a feed I have for you. Actor George Takei will once again step before the cameras as Hikaru Sulu. Takei will join the Star Trek New Voyages ensemble to shoot the 50-minute fan film World Enough and Time. Takei's character wears long hair and leather clothes in the episode. You go, George. World Enough and Time will be available in March of next year as a free download from the New Voyages website. And on the literary front, Sega has announced plans to develop a video game based on his Dark Materials novels. Sega acquired the rights from New Line, which is also developing a film with stars Daniel Craig and Nicole Kidman. The move signals New Line's plans to turn his Dark Materials into as big a video game franchise as The Lord of the Rings. Doctor Who has name-checked dozens of historical figures in its 40-odd-year history, and producer Russell T. Davis says next year's adventures will be no exception. The upcoming season finds the TARDIS touching down in the London of Queen Elizabeth I, where the Doctor meets William Shakespeare. Doctor Who airs Friday nights at 8 p.m. on the Sci-Fi Channel. Well, that's all for today. Be sure to check out G4TV.com/thefeed. It's the only news you need to know. You have just been fed. Let's take things back to Japan.
Layla, Thanks for the news.
Thanks so much.
But we're not done yet. In fact, we've got a scoop of our own, and it involves characters named Lumpy and Cuddles, and a little bit of eye gouging as well.
You guys have seen them on our show, and since they've blown up and they're too big now to really even return our own phone calls.
Very rude of them.
Very rude. The Happy Tree Friends have a brand new half-hour show right here on G4, and we've got a little taste for you.
Did you just eat an animal?
That's a taste.
Yar?
Like any good dealer would, we're gonna give you what you want to keep you hooked. But here's the tricky part. The new series, it's only available on G4, so if you want a fix, you're gonna have to score it from us.
You can see more of the mayhem when the Happy Tree Friends premieres Monday night at midnight, part of G4's Late Night Midnight Spank. That's when we do spank together. All right, I'm gonna teach you during the break.
I'll get it, I'm
guys.
sorry.
Don't scamper off. There's lots more. Attack of the Show, Tokyo 06, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about.
So how does that, the midnight,
You just spank.
do you spit on it first?
No, why would you spit
It's
on
a
it?
common courtesy.
Way you move,
Multiply your possibilities. Introducing Intel Core 2 Duo, the world's best processors.
Warning. Use caution when wearing Tag body spray in the vicinity of a multi-hottie pet pyramid, because cheerleaders can be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Tag body spray for guys. Consider yourself warned.
When the soul of a sports car is in everything you make, something bold and unexpected is bound to happen. Introducing the SUV you never saw coming. The all-new Mazda CX-7. Turbocharged, direct injected, and like every Mazda, it all comes back to...
Tom likes collector card games, and Jim likes video games. To make a truly great game, I was thinking you could combine them. Eh? I meant combine the games, not the kids!
The new Hyperscan video game system is here, featuring X-Men. It's where collectible card games meet video games. Scan your character, battle and gain power, rescan to save the power permanently back to your car. Hyperscan video game system with one controller and X-Men game pack. Other games coming soon, sold separately, rated E10 plus to teen.
HyperscanGamer.com.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do we know the names? We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got no money, honey, we got your disease. Jungle, welcome to the jungle. What's the craze? It's gonna bring you down.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Out now on PlayStation 2. Rated M for mature.
Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new, always plugged in.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. We are up all night in Tokyo and a little tired. What were we talking about?
We're talking about the fact that we have decided to screw sleep and stay up all night rocking out in Tokyo on this, our very last day in Japan.
Nah, that's right. Now, you guys might have noticed that the Japanese people loves them some robots, from robot toilets to robot dancing, robot monkey butlers. They are everywhere here.
Monkey butlers?
Yeah, true story.
Okay. One man, however, absolutely hates robots, and that man, my friends, is Will O'Neill.
It's one thing I hate, robots. You see, I'm sure they're gonna take over the world someday. I think it's gonna begin right in here. So I'm gonna go inside, check out their plans. Come on. So I'm here with Hello Kitty Robot. So Miss Kitty, or is it Robot? Anyway, tell us about these plans of yours to take over the world. I don't know what she's saying, but I'm sure it's evil. Now, I do not like this guy at all. What he is a $6,000 security robot. You call him from your cell phone, you can make him walk around your house, and you can see what he sees through your cell phone. That's some Terminator, man. I am not feeling it. So these are the parts that people use to build their robots, which is pretty innocent right now. You buy some parts, you put your robot together, then it kills you. So this is how it begins. These robots are fighting. It starts innocuously, $900 robot versus the $1,100 robot, and they basically just start kicking each other's asses. Then they get bored, then they come after us. Trust me, it looks friendly right now, but it won't stay friendly for long. I think he's coming after me now. Okay, yeah, I'm taking off now.
So this morning I wake up, I put on the wooden sandals, the kimono, I'm stirring some green tea. I open up the drapes and I see a giant robot fighting a huge squid. There were laser beams, a bridge was crushed. It was incredible. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know this happened in Japan.
Okay, you couldn't believe that?
Huh.
Well, then you guys are not going to believe this. Check it out.
Ninjas. Ask anyone you know and they'll all tell you the same thing. They're pretty effing awesome. Me, I personally believe that I have an army of ninjas that watch over me and keep me out of any wrongdoing. So today I'm going AOTS undercover style to put an answer to the age-old question, where my ninjas at? Yeah! So it seems like the only way I'm really gonna get to the bottom of this whole where my ninjas at question is to become one myself. So I can do that in about 40 minutes, right? To open myself up to the ninja world, I must first get behind the mask. The only way I know how to do things is to train in the art of the ninja. Heel to toe. Stay low to the ground. Side to side. Just like the plate. Oh yeah, that would hurt. So you can catch a sword when someone comes at you on the offensive. Push like that. Okay. Here we go. And push. Nice. Like I said, skills. I am ready to go out there and accomplish my mission as a ninja. So I ask you, Master, am I about to answer the question, where are my ninjas at? Hell yeah. I was almost cat-like, using my environment like I was taught, silently stalking those that might have the key to unlocking this mystery. Where my ninjas at? My pursuit seemed fruitless. My body was a tired mass of disappointment. Try as I might, I could not find my ninjas. Well, ultimately, I may have failed in trying to find my brothers, but I know they are out there, and I will continue the search until I find them. And when I do, the rally cry will not be, where my ninjas at? It will be, my ninjas be right here. Hey man, where my ninjas at, dude?
You want more Attack of the Show, don't you? Well, you're needy. What what about my needs? You guys are always taking.
No, we're
give.
No, Olivia,
like, I have
okay,
needs
man,
too.
relax.
I'm
Calm down. Breathe. We're almost done here. Just a few more stops. Okay. We're all friends. You folks sit tight. Plenty more Attack of the Show. Tokyo 06 coming your way. We are TV's only source for all the stuff you care about.
Did you see that person? I think he got up. Are you guys leaving?
Can we get some rice
Are you
or
leaving?
something?
Is this Smith residence? Which wife is this? Is Joseph there? Please, I need to talk to him. Joseph, it's me. Hey, guess what? I'm in Tokyo, and they have your book in one of these capsule hotels. I know, it's crazy. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you. I've been working on a manuscript that I'm having a little bit of trouble getting into the marketplace. You don't think you guys could help me out a little? No? Just a moment thing? Oh, no, it's fine. I just, I figured I'd ask. How many wives do you have now? 650? And they all fit on your planet? It's quite impressive, Joseph.
Where do you end up after a night of drinking? The fish market, of course.
Oh, no.
And we'll give you a send-off, Tokyo style.
Sayonara!
When America needs a hero. When freedom stands alone. Let us join Special Agent Bob and Secret Agent Steve, two of the finest official, unofficial Splinter Cells.
What are you doing? I love that noise. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Just get down there and grab the files. Okay, just don't drop me this time. At least get the... Just stop it! I don't know why the goggles make noise. All I'm saying is that if we're supposed to be stealthy, why do our goggles make sound? And why do they glow? I don't know! On, off, on, off, on. It's cool. I deserve that.
Stay tuned for the continuing adventures of Bob and Steve.
Think you can handle the spin moves and the crossovers, the throwdowns and the tip jams, the pick and rolls, give and goes, and the no-look lobs? You think you can rip, swat, and lock up whomever, whenever you want? Can you handle the spotlight, your teammates, the agents, the negotiations? Think you got what it takes to start rivalries? Then finish it. Think you're ready for life in the NBA? NBA 07, The Life, Volume 2.
Rated E for everyone. He left the Corps behind.
Take the truck!
But he was called back into action.
You have multiple assailants. They have a hostage. It's my wife.
John Cena is the Marine. Rated PG-13. Friday, only in theaters.
We are family. Get on up with Rentway and sing.
Join the Rentway family. Your satisfaction is my personal guarantee.
Hi, I'm Alan Thicke here in Las Vegas, the most exciting city on earth, with an offer you cannot refuse.
For a limited time, Tahiti Village, the newest five-star resort in Las Vegas, is offering a complimentary 3-day, 2-night, second honeymoon getaway to Vegas. You'll have the romantic time of your life, and it won't cost you a dime.
You may even stir up a little romantic magic with everything Vegas has to offer. This offer is limited to people who love food, fun, dining, gambling, sports, big shows, big stars, and generally people just loving life. Come on in. The party starts when you get here. Space is limited, fun is not. It's couples only, it's complimentary. Hey, if you call right now, we'll throw in a pair of tickets to one of those fabulous shows right here on the Strip. What happens in Vegas should be happening to you.
Only a limited number of complimentary packages available. Call this number now for details on this special offer.
Now, aside from a Jerry Springer weight loss intervention, the best place in the world to find a 600-pound hunk of tuna is right here at the Tsukiji Fish Market. It's the biggest seafood market in the world. They have absolutely everything here.
Now, the fish market opens up at 5 a.m., and that's pretty much what time it is right now. We thought you guys might want to see where the world's sushi comes from.
The Tsukiji Fish Market, or as it's officially known, the Tokyo Metropolitan Central Wholesale Market, is the world's largest wholesale fish and seafood market. Also, fun fact, you can smell it from 6 miles away.
The entire neighborhood is built on reclaimed land from Tokyo Harbor, and while jet-lagged tourists are welcome to gawk and browse at 5 in the morning, you need a special permit to attend the fish auctions that make this neighborhood famous. Okay, so do we have one of those little permits?
Yeah, we're good. I know a guy at the door. I hooked him up with a couple of broads from Roppongi, so got the culture down. I know how things work.
Nice. All right, let's go in. We figured since we have to be up all night long, we might as well swing by to the fish market to finish up our all-nighter. Because really, nothing says attack of the show like giant shipments of the world's freshest fish.
At 3 a.m., the night's catch starts to arrive in the market, and all the fish are laid out and checked by the fish market inspectors. They estimate the quality and the price, and then by 5 a.m., the fishermen are ready to put their slabs of fish smack in the middle of the auction house. You know, we really wanted to bid on a nice piece of fatty tuna, like the ones you see behind us, but just couldn't keep up with the locals, folks. Price got too high.
That's right. Now, the people here apparently really love their fresh fish, and they're willing to pay a lot for
Seriously,
it.
I got 50 bucks in loose yen and didn't mean a thing. How do you get so much change in Japan? I mean, don't they have a coin star? It just multiplies. By 7 a.m., the auctioning is just about done, and all the fish that was bought is being delivered to the buyers. Most of it is shipped out to local restaurants by 11 a.m., but the best stuff gets cut into sushi right at the market. If you're a fan of fresh fish, there's absolutely no better place on earth.
The best part comes at 1 p.m. That's when the entire market shuts down. Most of the merchants have gone home, and they clean the entire district with these high-pressure hoses. Now, it's probably not the most, economic way to do it, but I gotta say, it looks like fun.
It looks awesome, actually. Basically, these trucks are gonna drive through, blast everything in their sight, then they're gonna melt down all the styrofoam and recycle them into the fish briefcases of tomorrow. The entire scene's gonna play out all over again, day after day after day. Right now, though, we need a quick break because honestly, could use a shower. I kind of smell like, It's too easy. All right.
All right, you guys at home, do not change the channel. You can't, get busy with us all night long and then just get out in the morning. That's not how it works here. There is more Attack of the Show Tokyo 06 on TV's only source for all the stuff you care about.
I'm making pancakes.
We're leaving the coolest city on the planet and heading back to LA with the skills of a ninja and the liver of a fish.
Let's get that.
Watch your nose this time.
Hey guys, there's a better way to phone for West. It's called Vonage.
Is that the alarm?
You get unlimited roam and long distance for just $24.99. So you save up to 50%. It's a Vonage car. So I know now we get 1 month free.
I think we lost him.
Vonage. One smart decision among many, many stupid ones.
Sweet. Vonage.
Call 1-800-901-4830.
Star Wars Transformers. The Slave One and the Millennium Falcon locked in combat. Suddenly, the Slave One unleashes its secret weapon, changing into the deviously destructive Boba Fett mech.
Oh, yeah? Watch this.
But the Millennium Falcon has a surprise of its own, doubling its power by changing into the heroic Han Solo and Chewbacca mechs.
Charge up the main gun.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Star Wars Transformers, Millennium Falcon and Slave One sold separately.
Hair lacking muscle? Can't take another break? Garnier Fructis, the first fortifying system with the power of active fruit concentrate from Garnier, makes hair 5 times stronger, so it never takes a break. Garnier Fructis.
Garnier. I was gonna steal some credit card numbers to buy that new Z52 Superfusion telescope to try and see Uranus. Then I realized I could live like some playboy. I mean, look at me. I'm all hot. And when I'm not chilling with my ladies, I'm racing up the sweet Hawaiian coastline. Uranus is cool and all, but I want it all now. Right, Eugene?
Totally.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
My neighbor drove all over town to find the best deal on a cell phone. I just logged on to Let's Talk. They make it easy to compare plans from all major carriers and find cell phone deals that are much cheaper than retail.
Like this hot Motorola camera phone with Bluetooth technology, a $229 value. Yours free with new calling plans.
Let's Talk has the best prices, the best plans, and the most free phones guaranteed.
Log on to 86letstalk.com or call now to order your free Motorola camera phone. Let's Talk, the smarter way to shop for cell phones. So log on or call now.
The ninja, the most lethal and agile warrior of feudal Japan. Today, that spirit lives on in the most popular competition ever to hit Japanese television. Ninja Warrior, part of Midnight Spank, Tuesdays at midnight, only on G4.
Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new, always plugged in.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for the yada yada, so on and so forth. We have stayed up all night long, and now we're riding high on 3 substances I'm probably not allowed to talk about.
I'm actually on 5 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we have problems.
Impressive.
We have been up all night, and right now we're in the sushi bar, about to have some fresh sushi breakfast, and right now I'm so delirious.
Yeah, the sun came up and I didn't realize it. I just looked outside and was like, oh, hey, daylight. That's awesome.
All right, you guys, now, all week long you've been sending us your video voicemail questions, and you've been mighty fine company. Now, here is our final installment of What's Up with Japan.
Perhaps the most important question of our time. Here it is.
Yo, this is Danny. I want to know, how prevalent are Japanese schoolgirls in Tokyo?
Ah, the old schoolgirl.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of schoolgirls everywhere. I mean, even on Sundays you see them running around. So, I mean, they're everywhere in Tokyo.
Yeah, and they all wear the uniforms. It's mandatory.
Yeah.
It's not really a fetish. You know what? It's
so
been
tired.
a hell of a day. We've been up all night long, rolling around. The sun has come up, and I got
And then we start with beers in the morning.
Well, as you should, and it's breakfast time, so what goes great with beer at 6 in the morning?
McGriddle. Or maybe we have a
Sushi.
spicy McGriddle roll.
No, sushi.
Spicy
Olivia.
McGriddle roll.
I
Maybe
got
like a hash
those.
brown on a thing of rice.
Look, focus on some of the freshest fish you'll ever have in your life.
Yeah.
And try not to really focus on the fact that this was swimming around just about 5 seconds ago.
Now, this is a really great time for us to talk about all the things we loved in Japan. Is that good?
Because my mouth is full?
No. Oh, well, then I'll talk about what I loved. I loved the Magic Bar. It was my favorite place. You remember when she put the card on my... I freaked out. Even when we watched it on the video, you can't even see the card, and then it's there, like that. It's amazing. And then also, is it good? You can't even talk? You just want to sit there and enjoy? Okay, also the karaoke bar was so much fun. I realized that I'm pretty much an awesome singer. Pretty much.
Your talent is limitless, Mom.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
There's nothing you can't
That's
do.
really sweet. Okay, now I'm gonna
You
try.
gonna chow down?
Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm actually gonna take the tail off. I don't know if that's proper here, but I don't eat tail.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, it's shrimp.
Yeah, dip it in there. There you
Okay,
go.
what about you? What'd you like?
Oh, my favorites. I really like Golden Guy. It's an area I've never been to before, but tiny little bars. Each one has a different theme, and at every little stop, the bartender will serve you some sort of specialty food. That was really nice. Plus the trip to M's department store with a porn star. You should really Google Aya. She does some pretty magical stuff. Very specialty videos, if you will. Very certain flair.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. Gets me excited just thinking about it. I want to wag my tail like a little dog. So good stuff there, and then of course TGS, lots of game news. But I mean, every single thing that we did was an absolute blast.
It was so much fun here. We have to come again next year.
Well, unfortunately, this is it for our week in Tokyo.
That's right.
But next week, plenty more Attack of the Show coming your way. In fact, on Monday, the Sess and I, we're going to sit down and chit-chat about TGS, and we're going to have the latest on Microsoft's Exo 6 event.
And of course, on Tuesday is DV Doozday with Chris Gore. He'll have all the hot picks of the week.
On Wednesday, we got the cast of The Departed with Leo DiCaprio.
And Thursday, I'm going in your pants with sex and relationship advice.
We have got a lot of work to do.
I know. Now, you'd think we'd bloat our wad here, but no. There is lots more Attack of the Show. Just go to our photo galleries, right, Kev?
That's right. Check out our website. Plenty more on there. G4TV.com/Tokyo. You'll get exclusive videos, photo galleries, video blogs, TGS coverage, and more. It's all there. But sad to say it, but it was a whirlwind week. That's going to do it for our Tokyo coverage. I got to thank the people in this wonderful town for their hospitality and their neon lights and their schoolgirls and the tentacles, etc. But at the end of the day, I feel like I've let them down, Olivia. I feel like I've let the viewer down. There's so much more cool stuff that I could have shown them and brought to them.
You
and
worked really hard. Like, Kevin, we did our best.
No, I think it's terrible, but I'm not proud, and I'm sorry. I've let everybody down.
Those are chopsticks. That isn't really actually going to work. So,
Awkward.
a little bit awkward. But you know, if you're still unhappy, you can commit suicide live on Attack of the Show next week when we're back.
That's right, because we're back on Monday with more
That's
show,
right.
All right, we'll
More
be there,
Attack
and
of the Show.
maybe you'll see my honorable suicide. Until then, come pie, bitches.
Come pie.
Today on X-Play, we seek wisdom at the feet of the Tokyo Game Show. Just how fun is it to play with your Wiimote? Nintendo's launch lineup gives you the answers. If I had a sword like that, I'd never leave the house. It's X-Play.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Adam Sessler. Morgan Webb.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Welcome to X-Play, your golden ticket to the chocolate factory that is the Tokyo Game Show.
I'm Morgan Webb, the Member of Parliament for Southern Hokkaido Prefecture.
And I'm Adam Sessler, fermented bean enthusiast.
Now that E3 has gone to live with Jesus, the Tokyo Game Show is the biggest event of the electronic entertainment year. So we're here in Japan sleuthing out the big stories and bringing them to you.
This TGS is of mythic proportions. If it gets any more mythic, it's likely to turn into a swan and rape someone.
To clarify, it is mythic because this holiday season is going to see all 3 next-generation consoles on the market.
Today we've got our focus on Nintendo. From the stellar games of the DS to the 4-hour line to play the Wii, Nintendo was one of the big winners of this year's E3.
But the Wii has opted out of the Tokyo Game Show, instead announcing its launch date at a press conference in New York last week.
I got a chance to go to the press conference. Here's what we learned.
Well, thank you, Adam, and hey, you're looking really good. Well, I'm here in New York on the Chelsea Pier getting all excited about Wii, and all I can think of is good times, good times.
Our strategy is based on one core belief, that the next step in gaming is bringing gaming back to the masses.
Well, today, they finally told us what we've been looking for, the price and the release date of Nintendo's Wii. It is going to be released November 19th, 2 days after the PlayStation 3, and it's going to be selling for a relatively meager $249 and, of course, 99 cents. In addition to that, there's even more. When you buy your Wii console, you're obviously getting the controller and the Nunchuck edition, but more importantly, you're going to be getting a copy of Wii Sports. That was the game that wowed everybody back at E3. It includes baseball, golf, and tennis, but 2 new additions. Bowling, because we all love bowling, and really exciting, boxing. That all looks fun to you, but you probably want to know some actual facts, like how many games can I play? What's going to be available at launch? Well, there are some answers. There will be up to 30 games available during the launch window, and that's until December 31st. And there's a remarkable variety of games. There's 2 really big Nintendo games. The first is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. The other is Excite Truck. Where's Metro Prime 3? Well, that's coming somewhere out there in 2007, along with the new Super Mario game. Now, for some of you, and this is myself included, we were a little bit surprised. I was expecting the console to be a little bit cheaper, and I was expecting it to come out a little bit sooner. In addition, there is no online multiplayer right out of the box. So with all these questions, what do I do? Well, I went to the big people to get the answers.
The question is not whether there'll be multiplayer online games. The question is when, and we're committed to bring that as early into 2007 as we can.
But 2007 is going, it will be there somewhere in 2007.
Absolutely.
In addition to playing online multiplayer, there's another big online thing a lot of people have been excited about. That's the Virtual Console. That will be available at launch, and they haven't said all the games that are going to be available, but it will be the original Legend of Zelda, Super Mario 64, and Super Mario World. And they promise to have continuous monthly updates of the games available, so that alone is a pretty exciting treat. But honestly, who cares about old school? We're in the new school. Let's go check out some stuff. The game it looks like everybody is going to be playing at launch is, of course, Wii Sports. It is remarkably easy to pick up and play, very satisfying, pretty hard to put down. We're seeing a lot of the same thing with a lot of the other games out here, where you'll have to wait until later in the show to find out about them.
While the Wii may not be here at TGS, no developer more strongly represents the spirit of Japanese gaming. A spirit rife with cartoon kittens, androgynous gunslingers, and power shovel simulators. As I've been here in Japan, I've realized it's not just the games. The entire country done gone crazy. Welcome to an X-Play look at that empire of signs known as Tokyo. Tokyo is a living, breathing thing, a thing of mystery, where respect for nature clashes with industrial consumerism.
Let's take a look inside Tokyo, what the Japanese like to do for fun, from anime to arcades. Do these people work?
Fighter 5, which is coming out in the spring, but here in Japan at the Sega arcades, it's being tested. So it's sort of like the first version of Virtua Fighter 5 that people can play. It's all network, and there's new characters. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna go rescue my character right now. I don't know much about the game 0079, but I do know you have to be a member of the Principality of Zeon. This is a mahjong game where if you win, the girl takes her clothes off. Somebody give me some money. I'm coming for you, baby. In Japan, they gamble for chips. Why can't they just go buy them? Nina is a dream space that packs girls' love. Such a cute play minds being able to do is a privilege. Only the girl. What could she possibly mean? She seems so upset. What about your bag, lady? What about your bag? What trip through the peculiarities of the Japanese mind would be complete without manga? I'm at mandarake, which is the last word in everything manga. You know, 40% of everything published in Japan is manga, and it's all here. Check it out. Every lifestyle is represented here, from gay to very gay, to straight, to slightly criminal, to very criminal. Donuts. I love donuts. And they're 100% orange. That's always good, right? I wonder what this one's about. Provocative. These little things that look like your big toe, they cost $400. And they're used. Forget snakes on a plane. We have monsters on a train for $6,000. Here are the guys that made Tokyo their wrestling ring. See, we have Snot Monster and Happy Fun Time Slug Man and Cute Puppy Monster and Green Star Trek Monkey Man. As long as Japan keeps throwing incomprehensible stuff at us, we'll keep coming back till we figure it out. This is Morgan Webb reporting and saying sayonara.
The mockery about the culture is just so much fun.
But our privilege to scoff at Japan is coming to an end because very soon X-Play is going to start running on TV here.
Here's a look at a Japanese commercial for X-Play that started running here last week.
こんにちは、ビトル。X プレイはみんなのためのとっても楽しいショーです。面白いキャラクターがいっぱい登場します。カナダマン。ウィウィウィ。インターン。ドンキンドリンク。ザダー。シャープノエリック。アソートパンダ。Many great characters. こんにちは。X プレイ。
Up next, we hit the floor. And later, hands-on time with the Wii on X-Play.
What do you think of this new stride?
Ridiculous, long-lasting government bank business.
Stride is a hit. So Brad in accounting says to me, if the flavor lasts so long, won't we sell less gum? What a moron.
Maybe Brad was right.
Maybe the flavor does last too long.
New Stride, the ridiculously long-lasting gum. Good for you, bad for us.
Tom likes collector card games, and Jim likes video games. To make a truly great game, I was thinking you could combine them. Eh? I meant combine the games, not the kids!
The new Hyperscan video game system is here, featuring X-Men. It's where collectible card games meet video games. Scan your character, battle and gain power, rescan to save the power permanently back to your car. Hyperscan video game system with one controller and X-Men game pack. Other games coming soon, sold separately, rated E10 plus to teen.
Hyperscangamer.com.
When the soul of a sports car is in everything you make, something bold and unexpected is bound to happen. Introducing the SUV you never saw coming. The all-new Mazda CX-7. Turbocharged, direct injected, and like every Mazda, it all comes back to... This hurts more than shopping for auto insurance.
Suck it up, champ. Esurance takes the pain out of it.
What? I
need collision coverage now.
With some of the fastest quotes on the web, Esurance makes it easy to save on auto insurance.
That's why thousands of drivers switch to Esurance every week.
Esurance has got you covered in every season.
Quote by free.
Touchdown! If you're on the go, you gotta have Esurance.
Get your fast, free auto insurance quote. Visit Esurance.com today.
Go big or go home. The next generation of racing storms into the Pacific Northwest.
This is what drifting's all about.
Formula D Seattle, tonight at 7 p.m. Only on G4.
Welcome back to X-Play. We're here at the Tokyo Game Show, pretending to be responsible gaming journalists as an excuse to charge a bunch of sake and classic Famicom games to the company credit card. Shouldn't have said that on air. But since we're here, we thought we should check out some of the third-party software booths to find out more about the games we'll be seeing on shelves this holiday season. And since we were going, we decided we should probably show you, too. Okay, while there are so many games in the big guys' booths, we wanted to give you an opportunity to show you some of the smaller games that we definitely think are worth discussing. And this one is for the purposes of double checking. It's Mobile Suit Gundam Target in Sight. This was shown as a video last year for the PS3 to demonstrate the system's powers, and it was jaw-dropping. So now we just thought we'd see the game in action to get a better sense of how it's turning out. Well, the mechs look awesome. Everything is well animated and it's moving, and the game's very heavy on the action. One thing we have noticed, the environments, which is really the centerpiece of that Sony reel, showed them in a city with tons of detail and Indestructible. This is just some rather barren desert straight out of a Coyote and Roadrunner cartoon. That's not to say that the game isn't fun to play, but we're going to need to learn a little bit more to get a better sense of it, and we'll get to do that when it comes out here in Japan and whenever it does in the U.S. In the 7 times the charm category, we have Sonic the Hedgehog for the next-gen systems. Behind me is the PlayStation 3 version. Here's some good news. They have fewer playable characters, and guess what? They're all hedgehogs. It includes a new hedgehog called Silver the Hedgehog. Now, this character moves more slowly, but it does have telekinetic powers, and I have a good reason to believe we have this character because of the physics you can find within the game. One bad thing, though, it seems to be modeling itself off the Sonic Adventure games. That means in between the really fast-paced fun levels, there will be more quest-based stuff around town that is slower paced. But really, on the biggest upside, it's a really pretty game. This is kind of the more realistic look they've wanted to give it for a while, and it looks like they've succeeded at that. Well, it's going to come out on the 360, but there's also a launch title for the PS3. So, do you remember that really ugly first-person shooter that was on the PSP? Well, this is its remarkably attractive PS3 brethren. This is Coded Arms Assault, and it's remarkable for a couple of reasons. One, it is really violent. I'm assuming Konami's intending this one really for the United States. Secondly, this is really the only shooter that we've seen that's sort of a clean, futuristic look. It takes place in a virtual reality setting where everyone seems to be made of blood that's on the verge of explosion. The other important fact is, yes, this game is going to have multiplayer, though it looks like they have to work on it a little bit. Anyway, you can get all cybernetic and bloodlusty when it comes out sometime next year. All right, so of those games, I would definitely say Coded Arms is the one that has me excited. There seems to be not enough shooters out there on the floor, and that one's also really pretty, and I like my death to be pretty.
For more beautiful sentiments from Adam Sessler and more game footage from TGS, swing by G4TV.com/Tokyo for all of G4's Tokyo Game Show coverage. And we have trailers, we have interviews, and, we have some video of Kevin Pryor dressed up as a gothic little Bo Peep. Woo! Our coverage will not stop until the Tokyo Game Show does, or someone dies. This I vow.
Coming up, our look at the DS. And later, quality time with the Wii on X-Play.
I'm Layla Cayley, and this is The Feed. The X Prize Foundation announced their new contest. The group is offering a $10 million prize to anyone who can decode the genes of 100 people. The Fox TV network has launched an official page on MySpace. The page offers free episodes of several Fox shows like Prison Break and Bones. Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox, bought MySpace last year for $580 million. Walmart had to close down its own social networking site recently. The hub was aimed at middle and high schoolers, but was full of user comments that praised Walmart products. And finally, a new British study finds breastfeeding babies does not make them smarter. The study found breastfeeding mums are generally more intelligent, which rubs off on the kids through mothering, not memories. Well, that's all for now. Visit us on the web at G4TV.com/thefeed. It's the only news you need to know. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you have just been fed.
Ouch, that hurts. With old-fashioned soldering irons, you're stuck to the wall. Plus, they can burn through anything. There's got to be a better way. Introducing Cold Heat, the world's first cordless, cool-touch soldering tool. Watch, it's cold at first, but apply solder to the tip, and in seconds, it's hot enough to solder anything. When you're done, it cools down in seconds. Amazing. Forget tangled cords. Cold Heat is lightweight and portable, uses 4 AA batteries, and is ideal for family projects. It's so advanced it won the prestigious Red Dot Award for New Tool Design. Watch again. Go from soldering back to cool to touch in seconds. Now quickly mend precious jewelry, saving money. Easily repair solar lights outside for beautiful landscaping. Or fix a broken switch on your guitar with precision and speed. The breakthrough is patented technology. After the unique tip touches metal, it rapidly heats up to 800 degrees, then cools off in seconds, so you can place it in your pocket. Now that's smart. Cold Heat is perfect for hobbies, RC cars, and arts and crafts.
Cold Heat's easy and convenient. I use it for quick repairs around my house without worrying about getting burned.
Call now and order your cordless Cold Heat soldering tool for just $19.95. We'll also include this durable carrying case. It's perfect for the toolbox or the utility drawer. Free. Call in the next 10 minutes and we'll include this easy stripping tool. Yours free. Just pay shipping and handling. Quickly cut and strip cables with no fraying. Strip multiple wires at the same time. Or strip and solder cables lightning fast in just one pass. It's made for a lifetime of use because it's powered by Cold Heat. If you're not completely satisfied, return it for a full refund of the purchase price. But keep the stripping tool as our gift. This incredible value is all yours for only $19.95. So call now.
To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-214-9512. That's 1-800-214-9512. Don't delay. Call right now at 1-800-214-9512.
What if someone told you you could take what you love doing and change your whole life? If you're ready to take your passion for gaming and really make it pay, check out a bachelor's degree in game and simulation programming from DeVry University. Be the one who develops the next blockbuster game or creates the simulations used for military training or crime scene reenactments. And in DeVry's program, you'll be set up to do just that, with our unique mix of hands-on learning and individual attention. So go to DeVryGaming6.com and get started by downloading 4 free video game demos from Vivendi Games. Don't change your game, just step it up. Call 866-5DeVry6 or log on to DeVryGaming6.com for these free video game demos. DeVry University.
Welcome back to X-Play. I'm Adam Sessler. We decided to break with our normal schedule of making fun of video games next to a giant sphere to come here to the Tokyo Game Show to get cutting-edge news on the games and consoles we're going to see this holiday season. And here's a look at the future of the Nintendo DS.
While the Wii games are few and far between at TGS, the DS is just about everywhere you look. One of the most exciting games for American audiences is Final Fantasy III, a complete overhaul of the classic Famicom game. Just releasing it in America would have been enough, since it's the only game in the main Final Fantasy series that has never made it to US shores. But Square Enix didn't stop there. The game is completely remade in 3D, with a greatly expanded storyline and brand new characterizations. This fall, get ready to complete your Final Fantasy lineup. In a surprise announcement, Square also unveiled a Final Fantasy XII spin-off on the DS. It's a side story featuring the further adventures of Vaughn and the Sky Pirates. What's surprising about it? Well, you might think that a PS2 exclusive game would get a PSP spin-off, but it looks like the DS is too much of a dominating force in the handheld market to ignore. This is Pikaten Saiben 4. Well, it's basically the fourth installment of what we know as Phoenix Wright, but Phoenix Wright isn't in this one. You play a new hotshot attorney, so I don't know what they're gonna call it. Finally, Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin, continues Konami's streak of fantastic vampire killing on handheld. Dracula's castle has been hijacked by a rival vampire called Bronner. Apparently, the Drac wannabe channeled all the death energy created during World War II to bring the castle back and threaten humanity. Two adventurers set out to defeat him, and you play them both simultaneously. Classic Castlevania design with a dual hero twist comes your way this fall. Additionally, I would like to suggest to anyone considering a 14-hour plane flight across the Pacific Ocean that a Nintendo DS and a copy of Meteos will make 4 of those hours fly right by. For the other 10, you're gonna need some prescription pills, 2 miniature bottles of Jack Daniels, and an adequate constitution to avoid overdosing. Speaking of heaven, our hands-on look at the Wii is coming up right after the break.
Moments away, we get to play with the Wii on X-Play.
When I'm not chilling with my ladies, I'm racing up the sweet Hawaiian coastline. Right, Eugene?
Totally.
Rated everyone 10 and up.
Want better my breakfast? It's a croissant sandwich.
I don't like French things.
What about the bikini?
French kisses?
That's gross.
What is French for creepy? I think it's la hythène.
No, that's my name.
Yeah, I know.
Egg, sausage, and cheese on a soft half-moon of buttery goodness. Croissant sandwich from BK.
Hair lacking muscle? Can't take another break? Garnier Fructis, the first fortifying system with the power of active fruit concentrate from Garnier, makes hair 5 times stronger, so it never takes a break. Garnier Fructis.
Garnier.
G.I. Joe Dragonhawk on the attack. Drop deploying now. The team's in trouble. Will Sigma 6 defeat Cobra? You can find out at GIJoe.com. Dragonhawk comes as shown. Batteries not included. Ask a parent before going online.
So we're back from break. In the bottom of the 9th inning, a tie score. And the game, the season, the whole year comes down to this batter. Hard hit to left field. It's Gunner! But wait a minute. Is it a foul ball?
It's your call. Fair or foul? Need a moment?
I think he signaled home run.
When you need a moment, chew it over with Twix.
Baby, you can't leave me. I didn't know you didn't like that.
Look, Melissa, you know I like you, but I just don't see where this relationship is heading.
But...
Okay, I'm sorry.
There's a better way to phone for less.
Sweet. Vonage!
Unlimited local and long distance calling, just $24.99 a month. Sign up now and get 1 month free.
Do anything you want.
Vonage, one smart decision among many, many stupid ones. Call 1-800-975-4395.
These aren't even birds.
I kind of got my hands full with these babies.
He's got bees. No bees. Get it.
They don't allow you to have bees in here.
Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new, always plugged in.
Well, Welcome back to X-Play. I'm Morgan Webb bringing you the news on Nintendo from this year's Tokyo Game Show. As we said earlier, Nintendo decided to take a pass on this year's TGS, but did have a press conference in New York to announce a release date and let the esteemed journalists of the gaming press get their hands on the Wii one more time. Luckily, in Japanese, the words for esteemed gaming journalist and frightened husk of a man are very similar, so the Nintendo execs let Adam in too. Here's his hands-on time with the Wii.
You know, these are one of those days where I really like my job, and I imagine you're pretty envious of me, because I'm surrounded by 24 Wii games that are unavailable anywhere else because the console hasn't been released. We're not going to get our hands on every single one of them, but we've chosen quite a few to give you a peek at what you'll be playing come November. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, I've seen Madden. I see Madden every year, and it's the same game with the football and the passing and the whatever. Well, it is quite different when it comes to the Wii. You throw to pass, push to tackle, flick to kick. By building the game around the Wiimote's abilities, I have a feeling that Madden will start attracting a whole new audience who've only watched from the sidelines. Excite Truck combines the simple art of racing along with the physics of a pinball. You'll hold the Wii like handlebars as you navigate your way through an ever-changing landscape. Moving up and down with your controller is going to have a large effect on how you sort of land after doing a big jump. It's quite clever and simple, and that seems to be the actual genius of this game. Tony Hawk Downhill Jam takes those same controls and points them down. Tilting the Wiimote lets you perform various tricks quickly and intuitively. Trust me, this is how San Francisco is all the time. I think it's safe to say that WarioWare is not going to have any depth because you would never expect that from a WarioWare game, but in terms of the way of broadening the way you have to deal with the challenges using the motion sensitivity, it's an obvious choice, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. While light on stories, Rayman Raving Rabbids makes up for with some of the most innovative mini-games on the floor, from disco dancing to cow tossing. All right, as far as launch titles go, Zelda Twilight Princess is among the best I've ever heard of, and we're gonna get a chance to show you what it's like to play it using the Wiimote. Off the bat, I'm able to take down a couple of enemies with a swipe of my Wiimote. The thumbstick guides Link along as I use the buttons underneath to focus on my next adversary. Bow and arrows have been simplified to a point and click. An overly sensitive remote throws off my aim at times. Hopefully, that can be adjusted. Ooh, and let's not forget a little fishing. Zelda Twilight Princess is a game that will push the Wii, as well as the gamer, to their limits. At the end of the day, I gotta say, it's pretty impressive how many different types of games are gonna be available for the Wii. They seem to fall into two categories, stuff like Zelda, which really are your traditional type of games that are broad and deep and are gonna commit a lot of time from your life. And then there are others, and many of them, that are short, they're sweet, they're kind of fun to pick up and play, put down, and then revisit maybe a couple of months later. I think we're gonna see more of the deeper games coming later in the year, because, well, hey, they take longer to develop. But I gotta say, as far as starting out on November 19th, I couldn't ask for much better. All right, back to you, me, whoever you are. G4 will be here at the Tokyo Game Show all week long, so stick around for more coverage.
And for all the interviews, previews, and other prefixes attached to the word view that we've got, skip on over to G4TV.com/Tokyo. See, we have a whole section of our site devoted to Tokyo coverage. Please go visit it.
If no one goes and visits it, the web team will be sad. And if the web team commits suicide, the office is really gonna smell when we get back to LA.
No. So come by G4TV.com. You might just save a nerd.
Hey, yeah, be sure to watch X-Play tomorrow as we head back to the show floor to look at the best 360 games at the Tokyo Game Show.
This look at the best in Japanese gaming was brought to you by X-Play.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Today on X-Play, Japan unleashes the Tokyo Game Show. Microsoft flaunts their hottest titles like a cheap geisha. Lost Planet, Dead or Alive Extreme 2, and Vampire's Reign. Overheat your processors, it's X-Play.
Prepare to be reviewed.
Adam Sessler. Morgan Webb. is X-Play.
Hello and welcome to X-Play, coming to you direct from the Tokyo Game Show. I'm Adam Sessler, the Shinto god of failure.
And I'm Morgan Webb, a disaffected American who refuses to leave her hotel room.
All this week, G4 is covering the Tokyo Game Show, the premier event for video games before the holiday season.
So far this week, we've looked at what's coming out from Sony and Nintendo. So, by the process of elimination, we've decided to spend today looking at what Microsoft is showing off here.
The 360 had last Christmas all to itself, but this year, there are going to be 3 next-gen consoles on the market. Can Microsoft maintain their edge? Honestly, we don't know, but here's a look at the things we do know.
The Xbox 360 has a lot of work to do if it wants to remain a contender in Japan. Now, an update coming out later this year is going to allow games to output in 1080p on a component or a VGA connection. Unfortunately, HD DVD movies will only output 1080p on a VGA connection. Luckily, we have Sakaguchi's Mistwalker Studios to distract us from the bad news. Yeah, my blue friend there, he's an ambassador for Blue Dragon. It's a turn-based RPG, very traditional style. Microsoft's really trying to woo the Japanese audience with this one. Now, the art was all done by Toriyama, who did Dragon Ball Z, so you can see what they're going for. And they really are trying to make you think of Dragon Quest with this one. So if you liked Dragon Quest, you'll probably like Blue Dragon. This is Tenchu Senran, another installment in the popular Ninja series. This time, you do get to create your own character, which should be pretty fun. Now, the stealth mechanics are going to be pretty much the same this time around. You'll recognize the moves, and the blood geyser effects, they look even better than ever. Now, it still looks a little first-gen in places, but there's still time. I believe in you, Tenchu. Forza 2 is unfortunately not playable on the show floor this year, but you know what? It looks gorgeous anyway, so I forgive it. It has been pushed to next year, but delays are a small price to pay for a polished game. Just don't make us buy all the cars off Xbox Live, Gran Turismo HD style. This is Lost Odyssey. Now, it is a turn-based RPG, but it has some nice dynamic combat animation, so it's not so bad. And overall, it has a very realistic and gritty feel. It's very steampunk, which is popular in Japan. If this doesn't sell the Japanese on the Xbox 360, nothing will. For the past year, the 360 has been giving us the shiny next-gen graphics we've dreamed of. Of course, there was Dead Rising or Oblivion, in which case it just overheated and froze up. But for more classy graphics and innovative gameplay, let's take our first look at the trailer for Lost Planet. That are pretty.
So do I. But the barrage of next-gen graphics doesn't end now. They'll keep coming all episode long.
Adam is trying to make sure you watch the rest of the show. See, ratings are very important to us these days because X-Play is debuting on Japanese TV.
I can't wait until I'm a huge star in Japan. I can make millions on deodorant iced coffee commercials, just like Jodie Foster.
Here's a look at the marketing campaign for X-Play currently airing on Japanese TV.
It is time of game.
X-Play!
レビューも全部本当だよ。
ブルートオネスト
No poor bear.
No polar bear!
Poor bear! Judgment
Ball!
Yay!
Scroll egg! It is time of game! X-Play!
Up next, the best new Japanese games for the 360 on X-Play.
Hey. Hey. You got Singular?
No. Sprint.
Sprint mobile broadband downloads 5 times faster than Singular's Edge.
Well, I'm done.
Because in business, it pays to keep moving. Get the power of the nation's largest mobile broadband network. Get a free mobile broadband card. Visit sprint.com/mobile broadband.
All I'm saying is you can tell a lot about someone from their car. No, I don't know what you're saying. I mean, take this one. Leather seats, nav system, Bose surround sound. This guy is the man.
Introducing the 244 horsepower turbocharged Mazda CX-7, the SUV you never saw coming.
The man. Yeah, you're the man. What?
The all-new Mazda CX-7. It all comes back to.
Tom likes collector card games, and Jim likes video games. To make a truly great game, I was thinking you could combine them.
Eh?
I meant combine the games, not the kids!
The new Hyperscan video game system is here, featuring X-Men. It's where collectible card games meet video games. Scan your character, battle and gain power, rescan to save the power permanently back to your car. Hyperscan video game system with 1 controller and X-Men game pack. Other games coming soon, sold separately, rated E10 plus to teen.
Hyperscangamer.com.
What do you think of this new stride?
Ridiculous, long-lasting government bank business!
Stride is a hit. So Brad in accounting says to me, if the flavor lasts so long, won't we sell less gum?
What a moron. Maybe Brad was right.
Maybe the flavor does last too long.
New Stride, the ridiculously long-lasting gum. Good for you, bad for us.
Go big or go home! The next generation of racing storms into the Pacific Northwest. This is what drifting's all about! Formula D Seattle, tonight at 7 p.m., only on G4.
Welcome back to X-Play. I'm Morgan Webb, denture wearer. X-Play is here at the Tokyo Game Show, well, for precisely the reasons you'd expect us to be here. To learn about upcoming games, report back about them, and use our status as barely celebrities to get preferential swag treatment. You hear that, Natsume? Mama needs some more plush Jeep. But today, we're looking at Microsoft, which has been known in the past for stereotypically male American games. Shooters, racing games, driving games, but this year there are a whole fleet of Japanese games looking to turn your 360 into an engine of whimsy. Here's a closer look.
Not exactly the sequel that everyone's been clamoring for, but nonetheless, Dead or Alive Extreme 2 is a-comin'. Even though volleyball isn't in the title, it is in the game, because everyone knows that volleyball is the real draw here. Thankfully, there was more to do in this game than in the first installment, which is pretty much just an ogle fest. Although, if you're looking for a challenging variety of mini-games, you're still better off with Mario Party. Here, there's jet skiing challenges, tug of war over a pool, and, well, a butt-bumping challenge. Yep, I saw that coming a mile away. Okay, face it, you're not signing up for DOA Extreme for gameplay. This is for lonely graphic whores, and Team Ninja knows exactly how to pander. High-def graphics, restless virtual women who can't keep their hands off one another, all against the sunsets of a beautiful tropical isle. Some call it a visual feast. When I buy it, it'll be an admission of defeat. Phantasy Star Universe is the welcome return of a series that really misdirected itself with its last hard battle outing. Here, the real-time combat of the original has returned with the welcome additions of more dynamic combos and weapon switching on the fly to enliven the action. Better yet, single player isn't getting the dull-as-nails treatment from installments 1 and 2. Here is a freestanding, narrative-driven RPG set in a wholly different time period from the online component. In fact, given the chronology, you'll want to play single player first before you jump online to make sense of everything.
Man, that was pretty tough.
The game has been released on the PS2 and PC in Japan, but the online service has been suspended due to alleged cheating. The 360 version is worth waiting for, as the voice communication should give the gameplay a whole new angle. Ow! You'll see for yourself when it hits shelves late in October. Games, plus all of the previews, interviews, and interrogations we're doing this week, visit G4TV.com/Tokyo. Our full week of coverage will be compiled there as part of the senior project of our web team. See, if you don't visit the site, they don't get their GED, and if they don't get their GED, we're never going to pay the minimum wage, and it will be all your fault. So come to G4TV.com/Tokyo early and often.
Coming up, the hidden gems from Tokyo on X-Play.
Hey gamers, I'm Kristen Holt with another 60 seconds worth of tips, tricks, and cheats. The Warriors are coming out to play, yay, in the cult classic film remake of The Warriors for the Xbox. Aw, what's the matter? Are the vicious cops and ruthless gangs beating the snot out of you? Not to worry. Enter this code during gameplay to unlock infinite health. Now you can dish out the pain and take no damage. Your escape to Coney Island too slow? Can't make it away from the cops quick enough? Use this code to unlock the infinite sprint. Watch the Furies and the Lizzies eat your dust.
Getting tired yet?
For these cheats and even more codes and tricks, visit our website at G4TV.com. I'm Kristen Holt, and you've been cheating.
I got nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Cindy, I'm home.
Dad!
Warning, the makers of Tag Wildcard remind you that if you mess with the King's Queens, you better watch your ace, Jack.
Tag Wildcard. Consider yourself warned.
We stand together. X-Men.
X-Men: The Last Stand is the #1 DVD in America.
Right.
X-Men: The Last Stand on the #1 DVD today.
The birth of the next generation of online investing. Now E-Trade technology gives you the power to easily manage cash, research, allocate, invest, analyze, plan, and borrow to make every dollar as productive as possible. Be leader of the pack.
We are family. Get on up with Rentway and see.
Join the Rentway family. Your satisfaction is my personal guarantee.
At GameFly, our passion for gaming has led us to rent games differently. We think different is better. Choose from thousands of the latest and classic video games delivered right to your door. Keep them as long as you want with no late fees. Then send them back in our prepaid envelope. People think we're crazy to rent games for as low as $9.95 for the first month. We think we're visionaries. Our vision? Make renting easier. Different? Maybe. Smarter? We think so. Go to Gamefly.com and start renting differently.
Rated E to M.
Subway Restaurants has 8 delicious sandwiches with 6 grams of fat or less. At McDonald's, they have a great selection of sandwiches too. But if you get rid of everything with more than 6 grams of fat, you're not left with much. Not much at all. Subway. Eat fresh.
Homeowners, let us help you today. Here at the Mortgage Center, you are our valued customer. Imagine having 3 banks competing for your business.
It's true. I made one fast and easy phone call. I was approved and received 3 great offers instantly to refinance my home.
Homeowners, cash in today. Get money for debt consolidation or home improvement. The Mortgage Center can and will help. Call today.
I was dangerously in debt. My credit was in the low 500s. But within one phone call, I was approved for 3 life-changing offers and on my way to being debt-free.
Owe more than $75,000 on your home? We have the lowest rates in the industry. For credit, no problem. Call our loan hotline today to receive 3 free quotes.
It's that easy. The Mortgage Center helped me. They can help you too.
All homeowners with loan amounts above $75,000 are approved for 3 free quotes. So call our 24-hour loan hotline now.
Welcome back to X-Play. I'm Adam Sussler here with the Tokyo Game Show for our full week of coverage. Now, anytime we come to one of these events, there are games you weren't expecting that surprise, impress, or horrify. Nowhere is that more true than in Japan, a land willing to make games about nearly anything. Thus, we have decided to share the magic and the horror with you. Here are a few of the hidden gems of the Tokyo Game Show.
Earth Defense Force 3 follows the adventures of a high-tech paramilitary group whose job it is to take out giant Godzilla-style monsters before they cause too much damage. The first 2 installments were PS2 games, but EDF3 is using the power of the Xbox 360 to make the giant monster battles better than ever. Come on, Microsoft. America needs Earth Defense Force. This is Trusty Bell. See, it's an RPG where the plot is Chopin, the composer, he's dreaming his last dream because he's dying, and the plot of the RPG is what happens in the dream. Who comes up with these things? Now, it is coming out in America. It's called Eternal Sonata, but it doesn't have Chopin in it. It's going to have an imaginary composer. Sucks. Though maybe most Americans would think Chopin's imaginary anyway. In the I can't believe this is actually a game department, we have the Idol Master. No, you don't play the insufferably cute pop singer, you play her manager. Shrewd decision-making will put your candy-colored crooner at the top of the charts. Screw up, and she'll end up playing county fairs. If any of you really do think you'd like to do accounting for a rock star, better find yourself an import store. I'm guessing we won't see this one stateside.
over? No, siree, Bob, because after the break, we've got our hands-on impressions of the games for the Xbox 360. So, don't leave, because I don't speak Japanese and feel extremely lonely if you leave.
Coming up, more 360 action on X-Play.
I was gonna steal some credit card numbers to buy that new Z52 Superfusion telescope to try and see Uranus. Then I realized I could live like some playboy. I mean, look at me, I'm all hot. And when I'm not chilling with my ladies...
DJ?
Transformers. The Slave One and the Millennium Falcon locked in combat. Suddenly, the Slave One unleashes its secret weapon, changing into the deviously destructive Boba Fett mech.
Oh, yeah? What's this?
But the Millennium Falcon has a surprise of its own, doubling its power by changing into the heroic Han Solo and Chewbacca mechs.
Charge up the main gun.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Star Wars Transformers, Millennium Falcon and Slave One sold separately.
Hair lacking muscle? Can't take another break? Garnier Fructis, the first fortifying system with the power of active fruit concentrate from Garnier, makes hair 5 times stronger, so it never takes a break. Garnier Fructis. Garnier.
Thanks to you, that $60 million transfer got to London. That website you designed just got its 2 millionth hit, and your digital evidence made the case a slam dunk. Now, you'll be prepared to accomplish these and more with DeVry's Enhanced Computer Information Systems degree program, because our program lets you choose the career track you want to specialize in demand, in the headlines careers you can check out right now. Just go to DeVryLogon90.com and get their free guide to exciting careers, like computer forensics, web development, information systems security. And because it's DeVry, you can get there fast, with a 4-year degree you can earn in less than 3, with classes that start right away. And you know you're going to get this, and even more of this, plus the flexibility of classes on-site or online. Want your best shot at a career that just keeps getting hotter? Call 1-877-DeVry-90 or go to DeVryLogon90.com for your free guide today. Because it's right now, and it's here at DeVry.
Mondays and Tuesdays, G4 brings you
Phenomenon.
From the web.
Phenomenon.
From Japanese TV.
Phenomenon.
One of the biggest web phenomenons lands its very own show. Happy Tree Friends.
Phenomenon.
Then, the biggest thing in Japan since the California Roll comes to Midnight Spank. Ninja Warrior.
Phenomenon.
Happy Tree Friends, Mondays at midnight. Ninja Warrior, Tuesdays at midnight. Only on G4.
Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new, always plugged in.
Welcome back to X-Play. We're at the Tokyo Game Show, giving you an in-depth look at what's in store for Microsoft this holiday season.
As the home of Sony and Nintendo, Japan has given the Microsoft console something of a chilly reception.
But apparently Bill Gates isn't rich enough already, because Microsoft is making a strong play for a chunk of the Japanese market. Here's the hands-on look at the games Microsoft is offering this winter. One of the best 360 games and one of the biggest surprises was Lost Planet at this year's E3. What was even better is when you can actually play the demo off of Xbox Live. Well, now they have the multiplayer available, and hopefully it's as promising and as satisfying as just those 2 single-player missions were. So we're going to take a look. It seemed that the best thing about Lost Planet multiplayer is that it's multiplayer in Lost Planet. You're in those environments, and you get to play with those weapons, and best of all, you get to drive the mechs around. The game is still so satisfying to play, but the aiming is really precise, and the satisfaction you get from firing the weapons, well, it's satisfying. The tidbits that we're getting about the game is that we know that there's going to be team-based multiplayer. If it's going to be much more than that, it doesn't sound that way. As with the single-player demo from E3, the condition of this multiplayer is excellent, and it makes me wonder why we have to wait to 2007 to finally play it. Probably the biggest new game here at the Xbox 360 booth is Vampire's Reign. It's interesting. It's a mix of Splinter Cell and horror. But here's the biggest twist. It's made by the makers of Blinx the Time-Traveling Cat. So the seeming backstory to Vampire's Reign is that the vampires are, well, trying to take over, and you have to stop them using what looks very much like some Sam Fisher-like skills and weapons. Now, the trick here is that you can't take on the vampires head-on. You gotta sneak up from behind and stab them or shoot them and probably some other things once you play more of the game. The graphics are pretty, but they're not Splinter Cell graphics, and wow, they sure meant rain when they put that in the title. Now, one of the reasons you're not watching me playing this game is that it seems incredibly hard. Even these people around here are dying over and over again. Granted, that's once again very much like Splinter Cell. By looking and playing so much like Splinter Cell, it's going to have a tough time with the comparison, but the subject matter is pretty intriguing, and I want to play this when it's out, hopefully, next year.
All right, this one's more of an eyes-on than it is a hands-on, but Final Fantasy creator Hironobu Sakaguchi's Lost Odyssey trailer was definitely something to behold. Many things make it unique from all the other RPGs out there. Number one, the steampunk, the dark steampunk setting is very, very appealing, both aesthetically and conceptually. More importantly, it feels like a much more mature game. As you can tell, this is a rather violent trailer. Now, one thing you can't see is the actual gameplay. And let me tell you, some of those action sequences look as good as what you're looking at right now. Well, when you include all those three aspects, even a guy who says he doesn't like console RPGs like me is very interested to get his hands on this game when it's released.
What, you thought we wouldn't cover this one? Yeah, Dead or Alive Extreme 2 is going to be arriving very soon. And this time it actually has more than volleyball and a bad gambling game. It's filled with different types of mini games, and of course the graphics are very much improved. But don't take my word for it, let's play.
All right, so we have wave racing, which, it's definitely so you can just enjoy wave racing, not get an eye full of booty. Okay, what's funny about this one is I do it at home all the time. You bang your tuchus against a friend and try and make him fall in the pool. This really shows off the physics in the game because it's tough to hold your balance in this situation. It's like the boob physics, it's like two snakes trying to bite you in the eye.
Yeah, it's shallow. Yeah, you like that. Yeah, it's coming out soon. Well, that's all for us for the Tokyo Game Show, but the magic doesn't need to stop here.
No.
You can always get more X-Play action over at G4TV.com/Tokyo.
You can see all the games we've looked at over the past 3 days and illegally edit the video together so it looks like I'm singing Honda Replay.
You transition yourself back to what it looks like when Morgan and I are back home. Go over to G4TV.com/Xplay. That's where you'll find action for the classic agoraphobic X-Play you know and resent.
This entirely tax-deductible business trip was brought to you by Xplay.
All right, I can tell you one thing. This man is buying some sex tonight.
Well, you know what? I got 3 and 9 decibels, so I'm gonna have to meet you at the airport. Let's say 7:30.
All right. They'll never know.
Now the story of a wealthy family who...
Something's coming.
What?
Listen and learn. Turbocharged, direct injected, electroluminescent gauges. Sports car.
Introducing the SUV you never saw coming, the all-new Mazda CX-7. So. Like every Mazda, it all comes back to.
What do you think of this new Stride?
Ridiculous, long-lasting government bank business.
Stride is a hit. So Brad in accounting says to me, if the flavor lasts so long, won't we sell less gum? What a moron.
Maybe Brad was right.
Maybe the flavor does last too long.
New Stride, the ridiculously long-lasting gum. Good for you, bad for us.
From the director of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind comes the film critics are calling enormously imaginative. It's another wild and surreal film from Michel Gondry.
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna wake up now.
The Science of Sleep, rated R. Now playing select cities.
Tom likes collector card games, and Jim likes video games. To make a truly great game, I was thinking you could combine them. Eh? I meant combine the games, not the kids!
The new Hyperscan video game system is here, featuring X-Men. It's where collectible card games meet video games. Scan your character, battle and gain power, rescan to save the power permanently back to your car. Hyperscan video game system with one controller and X-Men game pack. Other games coming soon, sold separately, rated E10 plus to teen.
Hyperscangamer.com. Want better my breakfast? It's a croissant sandwich.
I don't like French things.
What about the bikini?
French kisses? What's French for creepy?
Wake up with a croissant sandwich from BK.
Go big or go home! The next generation of racing storms into the Pacific Northwest. This is what drifting's all about! Formula D Seattle, tonight at 7 p.m. Only on G4.
Don't worry about it.
Cindy, I'm home.
Dad!
Warning, the makers of Tag Wildcard remind you that if you mess with the King's Queens, you better watch your ace, Jack.
Tag Wildcard. Consider yourself warned.
Late in the last century, Esurance emerged on the scene.
And now it's one of the fastest growing auto insurance companies in America. Lots of people are drawn to Esurance because they've taken a fresh look at their auto insurance. What about you?
Quote, buy, print. Save time and money on your auto insurance instantly at Esurance.
10 years in the making.
I want it!
South Park, The Hits Volume 1 on DVD.
I have no idea what's going on.
Plus, for the first time on DVD, the infamous short that started it all, The Spirit of Christmas.
Don't call me fat.
Buy it on DVD today.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. We know the names. We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, we got your disease. Jungle, welcome to the jungle. It's gonna bring you down.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Out now on PlayStation 2. Rated M for mature.
Honey, look! Dolphin! Wow, I can't believe it!
There's a better way to phone for less.
Sweet bondage!
Unlimited local and long distance calling is $24.99 a month. That's a savings of up to 50%.
Honey, the dolphins! Come on, let's go play!
Vonage, one smart decision among many, many stupid ones. Call 1-800-975-4395.
The other day, my neighbor set out to find the best deal on a cell phone, and so did I. She drove all over town convinced that the big retailers offer the best deals.
No, we're out of that phone.
I just went to my computer and logged on to Let's Talk. They make it easy to compare plans from every major carrier. And Let's Talk is the best way to shop for all the latest cell phones. You can order online or call toll-free for deals you won't find anywhere else.
Like this hot Motorola camera phone with Bluetooth technology, a $229 value. Yours free with new singular calling plans.
Let's Talk is easy, uncomplicated, and their deals are much cheaper than retail. I would like to order that.
Keep your old number or get a new one. Let's Talk has the best prices, the best plans, and the most free phones, guaranteed.
Free phones and free shipping without leaving home. Why drive all over town when Let's Talk has the best deals around?
Log on to 86letstalk.com or call now to order your free Motorola camera phone. Let's Talk, the smarter way to shop for cell phones. So log on or call now. Major credit card required.
X-Men. X-Men: The Last Stand is the #1 DVD in America.
We're in.
X-Men: The Last Stand. Own the #1 DVD today.
When I'm not chilling with my ladies, I'm racing up the sweet Hawaiian coastline. Right, Eugene?
Totally.
Rated everyone 10 and up.
Hair lacking muscle? Can't take another break? Garnier Fructis, the first fortifying system with the power of active fruit concentrate from Garnier, makes hair 5 times stronger, so it never takes a break. Garnier Fructis.
Garnier.
G.I. Joe Dragonhawk on the attack. Drop deploying now. The team's in trouble. Will Sigma 6 defeat Cobra? You can find out at GIJoe.com.
Dragonhawk comes as shown. Batteries not included. Ask a parent before going online.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be.
When's the last time you replaced your wiper blades?
Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna.
Right now at Advance, all wiper blades are 25% off.
Because I'm free.
And as always, we install them fast and free. Yeah, free. We're ready in Advance.
Power means different things to different people. With Sprint, it's being able to use your phone how and when you want. Power is the largest voice calling area. It's the largest mobile broadband network. Power is wireless music downloads and live TV right on your Sprint phone, because now no one has a more powerful network. So switch and get 30 risk-free days to try it. Sprint. Power up.
Hey, I heard Sprint offers unlimited calling starting at 7 p.m.
Oh, that's right. Instead of 9 p.m. like everyone else, your family gets 2 more hours. Plus no huge overages. It's a powerful plan.
But that's crazy. You're crazy. You're all crazy!
Good crazy, bad crazy.
Good crazy.
Unlimited calling starts at 7, giving your family the power to get the best value in wireless. Sprint. Power up.
Mondays and Tuesdays, G4 brings you
Phenomenon.
From the web.
Phenomenon.
From Japanese TV.
Phenomenon.
One of the biggest web phenomenons lands its very own show. Happy Tree Friends.
Phenomenon.
Then, the biggest thing in Japan since the California Roll comes to Midnight Spank. Ninja Warrior.
Phenomenon.
Happy Tree Friends, Mondays at midnight. Ninja Warrior, Tuesdays at midnight. Only on
Colleges are on spring break, and things are heating up in Newport Beach.
George Michael was off from school for 2 weeks and was enjoying spending time with his uncle.
I'm intercepting some telepathic energy that's telling me it's the 8 of diamonds.
That's amazingly close.
Gee, I got it wrong. Well, I guess you won the shirt off my back.
Okay, that's amazing.
It's the Queen of Diamonds.
No. Well, I had... But I mean, if that had been the actual card, I'm pretty sure I'd be almost too blown away. If that's...
It's, you know, it's a new trick, so I'm still kind of tweaking my nipple.
The presentation was great.
Whoa! What's going on here? Huh? George Michael, you should get to school.
No, we're off for 2 weeks, Dad. Job's teaching me some new tricks.
Spring break! It's my favorite holiday. Nothing gets me more excited.
I can see that. You might want to button that shirt up.
No, I'm good. Anyway, listen, Michael, I need the yacht. Kind of made a commitment.
1 year earlier, Job had appeared on a youth-oriented music network when they did a segment on Spring Break, Newport Beach.
Now that I've gotten your attention, I'd like to announce that 1 year from today, I shall make that beautiful yacht disappear.
Wow. He's amazing.
Yeah, well, he hasn't done it, and you're holding a 4 of spades in your hand.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm loving the ride, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna do it?
Well, you've got 2 weeks off. You're about to find out. Maybe we'll meet a couple young co-eds along the way. How young is too young for you?
Okay, that's not gonna happen, okay? There's not gonna be any co-eds. There certainly isn't gonna be any magic. It is a path to a lonely life where people mock you and you don't even realize it.
Oh, Michael, I'm a magician. Oh, I see what you did.
Hey, you're not dressed yet? I thought you were working with me today at the office.
Oh, you guys stay open during spring break?
Well, we're not Orthodox, but don't worry about it. Kitty's coming back. And it's just in time. Although she's caused nothing but problems since she's worked for me.
Kitty, isn't that your phone?
No, I'm on the phone with your dad. That one's your line.
Kitty, these are not the files I asked for.
Oh. And I don't know what I shredded.
Have you had a chance to type up that report yet?
No, I have been Googling your father.
So I've heard. You know, she's been out for 2 weeks with this chest thing, but she's had no problems cashing the checks I've been sending her.
Speaking of which, have we gotten anything from Nana?
Buster got a perforated heart, and Job got that receding hairline, but you and I pretty much dodged a bullet.
No, I meant in the mail. She usually sends checks for Maby's birthday.
There's been cash coming in? Have you been holding out on me?
No, I've been investing it. Now, let's face it, I'm better with money than you are.
Better at spending it.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll take you down to see Nana if you split the money with me 60-40.
55-55.
Deal.
Sounds like you guys are getting more than you think.
We should go now before your dad gets back. No need going halfsies with him, too.
Right.
In fact, Tobias had gone to prison to research the role of frightened inmate number 2 for a film. This came at a bad time for George Sr., who was in a conflict with a prisoner named White Power Bill, a conflict Tobias inadvertently helped him solve.
Sold you for a pack of cigarettes.
But didn't you come here to research the nature of fear? I can't think of a better teacher than White Power Bill. He's like a master's course unto himself. So you think I'm a coward?
There's only one man I've ever called coward. That's Brian Doyle Murray. No. What I'm calling you is a television actor.
And so Tobias remained in prison as Lindsay and Maeby arrived at Nana's.
Now remember, she's a very old woman. We're going to get in, get the cash, and get out. Is this...
And the autopsy.
Well, I thought the autopsy was inconclusive due to the state of the body.
Regardless, this committee feels the matter warrants further investigation.
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, everything I saw and did is right here in this report.
Chart aside, you pushed an attending. You're being taken out of the rotation pending a formal inquiry.
You're suspending me?
Until Dr. Anspaugh returns and a full investigation can take place.
Well, just how long before I can return to my job?
We don't know yet.
This is effective...
Immediately.
She threw 3 PVCs, unifocal, no R on T. Should I give her lidocaine?
3? No, let's observe.
Her chest tube stopped draining, 300 cc's. Rasps are a little high at 26.
Zoe, we looked at your CT. There's no evidence of organ damage. We still want to admit you for observation, though.
For how long?
Oh, we're not quite sure.
It's kind of hard to breathe.
Pulse ox always 94?
No, it's down. I'm fine. What about the baby?
You have fetal heart tones, which means that the baby is alive. As for kicking, you're going to have to tell me.
We should name him Lucky, huh?
Her. You want to see him or her? We're going to do an ultrasound.
Yeah, cool. So, what's wrong?
BP's down to 60 pal.
Tell me what's wrong.
Any pain?
Pulse ox 90.
Spreading down. Let's go. Hang on. Good. Step back. Step
Pulse
back.
is 40. You got to give us room to work here, Johnny.
No.
Pulmonary embolus?
Probably. Repeated gas. 0.5 atropine.
Damn.
All right, start CPR.
This one is almost to the bone.
I've seen all I need to see. I'll put this paperwork through. Hopefully we'll get Mr. Newton into an extended care facility by the end of the day.
I'd appreciate it.
I just need you to sign this, and I'll run it down to the courthouse this afternoon.
Thank you for taking care of this all so quickly.
I wish I could say it was my pleasure, but you see how people treat their own parents, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Carter, what gives? I've been sitting here forever.
Your father exhibited textbook signs of neglect.
That's crazy.
He has been bathed for weeks. He's covered in feces. He's got bed sores to the bone. I've recommended that he be placed in an adult care facility.
Oh, well, you don't have any say here. I have power of attorney.
Not anymore. The hospital has claimed temporary guardianship.
Really? Who's going to pay for that? I'm in charge of the Medicare.
His Medicare payments will be transferred to the facility he's placed in.
I expect to hear from my lawyer.
Look forward to it.
It feels like there's something in there. With all that glass flying around after the explosion, I didn't want to take a chance.
No, you did the right thing.
It's so sad. These extremists blowing up buildings with people inside.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid if the idea is to save lives, huh?
Exactly. I marched with Dr. King in the 60s. I thought the world would learn something from him.
Yeah. Would you put your chin up here for me, please?
Must be hard on you as a doctor. And, of course, a young woman, to know that for every life you save, they're taking one away in that clinic.
I don't think about it like that.
No wonder, year after year, Grand Cherokee always